Hello, today we are making this Miffy-inspired mini basket. It's teeny, it's cute, and best of all, it's incredible beginner friendly. If you've just picked up a crochet hook for the first time, don't worry, I've got you. We are going to go through this step by step. By the end of this video, we will have a little Miffy friend ready for Easter. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I share easy crochet ideas for beginners and handmade gifts. If you enjoy beginner-friendly crochet and cute keychains, consider subscribing. It really helps support my channel. Let's get started. For this project, we will need some macrame yarn. I will using cream color one, a 7mm hook, a needle, scissors, glue, a bit of black thread for that iconic Miffy mouth, and 2 eyes. First, make a magic ring. So, hold the yarn tail in your hand, then place the yarn in your middle finger to form a cross. Grab your hook and insert it underneath the loop on your middle finger. Pull the working yarn through the lip of your middle finger and twist it like this. So, you will have a loop on your hook. Now, yarn over and pull it through the loop on your hook. That's your magic ring. Now, let's start round 1. For round 1, we will make 6 single crochets into this magic ring. To make a single crochet, insert your hook into the wing, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through these 2 loops, and you've made 1 single crochet. Now continue making single crochet into the magic ring until you have a total of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After making 6 single crochets, pull the yarn tail to close the ring, and then insert your hook into the 3rd stitch and make a slip stitch into that stitch. Yarn over, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop on your hook, and you've made a slip stitch. And this is the end of round 1. Now we will make round 2. Chain 1 first. We do not count the slip stitch and chain 1 as stitches. For round 2, we will make an increase into all the stitches. An increase means we make 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So insert your hook into the 3rd stitch and make 1 single crochet. Mark this 3rd stitch with a stitch marker. Insert your hook into that same stitch again and make another single crochet, and we've made an increase in the 3rd stitch. It's basically just making 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Go into the next stitch and make another increase. So to complete round 2, you will have to make a total of 6 increases. Now, I finished making 6 increases, and you can see that is the snip stitch that we make in the previous one, and that one is the chain one. So, just skip them and insert your hook into the third stitch that we marked and make a snip stitch, and round 2 is finished. For round 3, first, chain 1. In the first stitch, make 1 single crochet. Don't forget to put a stitch marker to mark our third stitch. In the next stitch, make an increase and repeat the pattern of 1 single crochet and followed by an increase for a total of 6 times. Repeat the pattern. Start with 1 single crochet in the next stitch again. And in the next stitch, make an increase. Continue, repeat this pattern for a total of 6 times, and you will get a total of 18 stitches. After repeating this pattern for 6 times, you will see an extra stitch again. That's the snip stitch from the previous one. Skip that stitch and insert your hook into the third stitch we marked with the stitch marker and make 1 snip stitch, and round 3 is finished. For round 4, first, chain 1. In the first 2 stitches, make 1 single crochet in each stitch. In the next stitch, make an increase. And repeat the pattern of 2 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 6 times. So, make 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches after 2 single crochets. Make an increase in the next stitch again. Continue repeating 2 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 6 times, and you will have a total of 24 stitches. At the end of round 4, make 1 snip stitch into the third stitch to join the one. Round 4 is finished. For round 5, first, chain 1. In the first 3 stitches, make 1 single crochet in each stitch. After 3 single crochet, make an increase in the next stitch. And repeat the pattern of 3 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 6 times, and you will have a total of 30 stitches. At the end of the round, make a slip stitch into the third stitch to join. Round 5 is finished. Now, for round 6, here is the secret to making this nook like a professional basket rather than just a round hat. First, chain 1. Then, insert your hook from up to down around the vertical post of next stitch. Yarn over and pull up the loop. There are 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Your back post single crochet is complete. Instead of inserting your hook into the top V of the stitch like we usually do, we are going to go underneath the stitch from the previous row. This is called a back post single crochet. Doing this for all 30 stitches, in round 6, we create a beautiful rim that forces the basket to grow upwards perfectly. Repeat, insert your hook from up to down around the vertical post of next stitch, yarn over and pull up the loop. There are 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops. You will see the beautiful rim is nearly done. You can see this is the slip stitch that we made in the previous one, and that one is the chain one. Just skip them and insert your hook into the 3rd stitch that we marked and make a slip stitch, and round 6 is finished. Once you've finished that special row, the hard part is over. Now, for round 7 through 11, we are just going to do 1 normal single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1 and then each stitch with 1 single crochet. Put a stitch marker on the 3rd stitch. Then continue doing this for all 30 stitches in round 7 to round 11. Continue your work. I will see you in round 11. At the end of round 11, make a slip stitch into the 3rd stitch to join. Now, fasten off by cutting your yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail. Then we will just weave in that end to keep everything nice and tidy. To start the ear, make a slip knot and chain 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, look at your chain. We are not going into the loop that currently on your hook. We are going to skip the very 3rd chain next to the hook. We are going to work our 3rd stitch into the 2nd chain of the hook. Yarn over and insert your hook into that 2nd chain. Yarn over again and pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. That's your 3rd double crochet done. Now, simply place 1 double crochet into each of the remaining chains as you move back down towards the start. You should end up with a total of 5 double crochets. Once you reach the end, your ear will have that iconic sturdy Miffy shape. Cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. We will need this to sew the ear onto the basket later. Before we start the face, let's get the ears on. I usually attach the ears near the snip stitch area. That's the knit to seam where we joined our runs. Place your first ear right there, then count over about 2 to 3 stitches to place the second ear. I like to use my hook for this. Just insert it from the outside, grab that yarn tail, and pull it right through the area you like. We are going to tie a tight knot against one of the stitches. This makes sure the ear stays right on the edge and won't ever loose or fall off. Use our hook to weave the tail into the stitches along the inside wall. Attach the second ear as well. Now, let's give Miffy her personality. We are going to sew the mouth first to ensure everything stayed perfectly balanced. Find the exact middle of the basket between the two ears. Using your back yarn, sew a small X to get that classic Miffy look. Make the X slightly flatter and wider rather than tall. This gives her that signature cute, calm expression. With the mouth in place, it's time for the eyes. I'm using glue to attach these small black eyes. Place them on either side of the mouth. Positioned slightly outward, take a second to look at it from a distance to make sure they are even and balanced before the glue sets. Look, your Miffy basket has come to life. I'm a small creator and every single subscribe means the world to me. If you enjoyed this Miffy tutorial, please like, comment and subscribe for more cute crochet pattern. Happy crocheting! I will see you in the next video.